During the siege of Sarajevo, survivors reported that the first people attacked were the ones everyone knew had food. Neighbors who remembered casual conversations from months before showed up demanding supplies. Those who refused faced violence. Those who helped faced more people the next day. The ones who survived were the ones nobody knew about. Venezuela's collapse taught the same lesson. Preppers who talked about their stockpiles became targets. Families who cooked meals while neighbors starved faced home invasions triggered by nothing more than the smell of cooking food. Having supplies is essential, displaying them is fatal. This video covers 11 items and behaviors that mark you as a target during food shortage. These are not theoretical concerns. Every single one comes from documented crisis events where prepared people became victims because they revealed what they had. Your stockpile means nothing if everyone knows about it. Number 1. Generator running loudly. Standard generators produce 70 to 100 decibels audible from 300 feet or more. During extended power outages, that distinctive engine rumble announces to everyone within earshot that you have electricity when they have darkness. Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria documented exactly what happens. Generator thefts occurred within days of the storm. Armed robberies targeted homes with running generators. Fuel became more valuable than cash, and anyone broadcasting their fuel supply through sound and became an immediate target. The generator itself represents theft value. The fuel inside represents survival value. The power it provides signals refrigerated food, working appliances, and resources that desperate people will do anything to acquire. Inverter generators run significantly quieter, producing 50 to 60 decibels that dissipate faster with distance. Sound barriers and enclosures reduce signature further. Running only during daytime when ambient noise provides cover prevents nighttime targeting. Solar and battery systems produce zero sound signature. The silence provides security that no fuel-based generator can match regardless of enclosure quality. The choice between power methods becomes a choice between capability and concealment. Number 2. Cooking smells outdoors. Hunger heightens smell sensitivity to degrees that fed people cannot imagine. The aroma of cooking food travels hundreds of feet on still air, and even further when wind carries it. During food shortage, that smell triggers primal responses that override every other consideration. Sarajevo survivors documented home invasions triggered by cooking smells. Apartment buildings became particularly dangerous because aromas traveled through ventilation and hallways. Cooking at any time created targeting risk, but cooking when others starved created immediate danger. Venezuelan collapse reports describe the same pattern. Neighbors tracked who had food by smell alone. Cooking outdoors or near open windows became equivalent to posting an announcement. Cold food eaten in sealed rooms became survival practice. The smell bypasses every visual concealment strategy you might employ. Your blackout curtains, concealed stockpile, and gray man appearance mean nothing when bacon grease announces your breakfast to the entire block. Eating cold food eliminates smell entirely. If cooking is necessary, doing so at night with windows sealed and using odor-minimizing methods reduces signature. Indoor cooking with filtered ventilation provides additional protection. The security value of cold meals exceeds the comfort value of hot ones. Number 3. Visible trash revealing supplies. Your garbage tells a complete story about your life to anyone willing to look. During normal times, this creates identity theft and burglary risk. During food shortage, it creates targeting risk based on information you threw away without thinking. Food packaging reveals exactly what you are eating and how much. MRE wrappers announce prepper status. Freeze-dried bucket labels signal long-term stockpiles. Baby formula cans attract desperate parents. Pet food bags reveal resources spent on animals when humans starve. Medicine bottles indicate health supplies worth more than gold. Criminals already use trash inspection for targeting. The practice intensifies dramatically when desperation makes every piece of information actionable. Your neighbors passing your trash cans accumulate knowledge about your consumption that they remember when hunger sharpens memory. Burning combustible packaging eliminates the evidence entirely where fire is safe and legal. Burying non-combustible waste conceals it from observation. Removing labels and identifying marks from anything that must be disposed breaks the information chain. Number 4. Lights on during blackout. A single candle visible through a window marks your location as occupied and resource during power outage. Electric lights mark you as having generation capacity that most lack. The contrast between your lit windows and surrounding darkness attracts attention you cannot afford. Every major extended blackout documents targeting of illuminated homes. The light itself confirms presence and resources simultaneously. Upper floor windows visible from blocks away broadcast information to everyone with line of sight. Continuous light indicates continuous power source worth targeting. Light discipline is a military concept for good reason. Operational security fails when visual signature reveals position and capability. The same principles apply to civilian survival scenarios where information exposure creates vulnerability. Blackout curtains on all windows eliminate light leakage from normal sources. Interior room usage without windows prevents any external visibility. Red light preserves night vision while producing less visible signature than white light. Battery-powered low-output options reduce signature while maintaining minimal function. Complete darkness matches neighborhood conditions and provides no targeting information. Any deviation from complete darkness during extended outage marks your home as exceptional. Exceptional attracts attention. Attention becomes targeting during crisis. Number 5. Visible garden or livestock. Every historical famine records the same pattern. Farmers with visible livestock face raids from urban refugees. Crops planted where passers-by can see them disappear before harvest. Agricultural assets become liabilities without defense capability matching their visibility. Venezuelan collapse accelerated this timeline. Livestock disappeared within months of crisis deepening. Gardens faced continuous raiding. Rural areas experienced invasion by urban populations desperate enough to walk or drive for food they could see growing. Your front yard garden provides maximum visibility to every person walking or driving past. Your chicken coop produces audible signals morning and evening announcing egg production. Your fruit trees mark your property as productive during harvest season. Greenhouse structures signal growing capacity visible to anyone looking. Rear yard cultivation reduces visibility from public spaces. Edible landscaping disguises food production as decorative planting. Quiet livestock only means no roosters and no noisy species. Harvest at night or early morning prevents observation of yield. Camouflage netting and visual barriers break sight lines. Number 6. Children appearing well-fed and healthy. Hungry children display visible signs within days. Lethargy replaces energy. Weight loss shows in faces and limbs. Clothing hangs differently. Parents facing food shortage recognize these signs instantly in their own children and notice their absence in others. Well-fed children playing with normal energy, while neighborhood children show malnutrition creates contrast that triggers responses ranging from resentment to desperation. Parents will do anything to feed their children. The parent whose child is starving next to your healthy child is not your friend during that moment. Venezuelan collapse documentation describes this pattern explicitly. Children's visible condition revealed family resource status. School attendance exposed health differences. Healthy appearance became increasingly rare and notable as crisis deepened. Complete concealment of children's health status is impossible. Children cannot maintain deception or understand its necessity. Their natural behavior reveals their condition to any observer. Keeping children indoors during visible hours reduces observation. Loose clothing conceals body condition better than fitted clothing. Limiting outdoor play and visibility limits observation opportunities. The goal is reducing contrast with neighborhood children through reduced visibility rather than through reduced nutrition. Number 7. Vehicle appearing well-maintained and fueled. Driving when others have abandoned their cars signals fuel that everyone wants. Clean vehicles signal water and resources for maintenance. Multiple vehicles in driveways signal abundance. The ability to leave when others cannot creates resentment and targeting simultaneously. Every fuel shortage produces the same pattern. Carjacking increases, vehicles with fuel face targeting. Gas siphoning becomes common, the act of driving itself broadcasts resource possession. Venezuela documented this clearly. Gasoline shortages led to violence at stations and on roads. Driving conspicuous vehicles became dangerous. Those with visible fuel access became targets for desperate people and organized criminals. Storing vehicles out of sight when possible reduces visibility. Avoiding driving unless absolutely essential reduces broadcast of fuel possession. Maintaining dirty, worn appearance on vehicles reduces desirability. Fuel stored in concealed containers only prevents inventory visibility. Driving patterns reveal fuel sources to observers. Consistent patterns indicate ongoing access worth targeting. Variable, minimal use provides less information to build targeting decisions. The vehicle represents mobile and the fixed asset in single target. Fuel, transportation capability, and the vehicle itself all create targeting value that combines during shortage conditions. Number 8. Receiving deliveries during crisis. Delivery trucks arriving at your home during crisis announce supply access that neighbors lack. Package accumulation visible from street reveals ongoing resource acquisition. Delivery personnel observe, remember, and talk about what they see. Normal times already produce package theft as endemic problem. Delivery tracking enables timing of theft. Visible packages create immediate targeting. All of this intensifies dramatically when shortage makes every package potentially valuable. During actual crisis, any delivery becomes exceptionally visible. Supply trucks become targets themselves. Recipient homes become marked by the fact of delivery occurring. Information about deliveries spreads through communities where people watch for any resource movement. Stopping all deliveries before crisis deepens eliminates this visibility factor entirely. If deliveries must continue, immediate indoor concealment of packages prevents extended visibility. Alternate location receipt keeps home address out of delivery knowledge. Number 9. Solar panels and power equipment visible. Roof-mounted solar panels, visible from street or sky, mark your home as having long-term power capability. Ground-mounted systems visible from property lines provide the same information. Battery systems, inverters, and associated equipment all signal advanced preparation. Puerto Rico after Maria documented targeting of solar installations. Equipment theft occurred regularly. Batteries stolen from systems, panels removed from roofs. Those with visible solar faced ongoing targeting interest because the resource renewed rather than depleted. The equipment itself has resale value that creates theft motivation independent of power needs. Battery systems are particularly targetable. Inverters and controllers are valuable. Wiring gets stripped for copper. All of this intensifies during economic stress. Solar installation signals more than just power availability. The investment level indicates broader resources. The technical knowledge suggests comprehensive preparation. The renewable nature creates lasting targeting value rather than one-time opportunity. Concealing installations where possible reduces this visibility. Ground systems behind fencing or structures break sight lines. Portable and deployable systems that store indoors when not in use eliminate permanent visibility. Security measures for fixed installations address targeting that cannot be concealed. Number 10. Talking about your preparations, information shared cannot be unshared. Every person who knows about your supplies represents information spread potential. Casual conversations remembered months later become targeting data when hunger sharpens memory and desperation changes relationships. Venezuela documented this pattern with particular clarity. Those known to have supplies faced official and unofficial targeting. Neighbors reported suspected hoarders to authorities. Those who had discussed preparations faced people who remembered every detail of those conversations. Survival literature consistently emphasizes this vulnerability. The friend who knows about your basement supplies remains your friend until their children face starvation. The coworker who heard about your food storage remembers exactly what you said when their family has nothing. Children represent particular risk because they cannot understand secrecy requirements or maintain deception under any pressure. Everything children know eventually becomes public knowledge. Never discuss specific quantities. Never discuss specific items. Never discuss locations. Assume everything shared will reach everyone connected to the person you told. Social networks spread information faster than you can track. Consider deliberate disinformation about your resource status. Complaining about shortage matching neighbors creates better cover than silence that suggests hidden resources. Number 11. Helping others to publicly. Generosity proves surplus by definition. You cannot give what you do not have. Every public act of charity announces resources beyond personal need and creates information in every observer. Siege survivors documented the pattern clearly. Those who helped early faced overwhelming demands later. Charity recipients returned with others who had heard about the source. Private help leaked through gratitude that could not remain silent. Modern disaster relief attempts confirm the same dynamic. Private distribution created violence when word spread faster than resources extended. Those with supplies to share faced crowds that could not be satisfied and would not be refused. Helping creates expectation of continued help. Those help tell others. Those others arrive with their own needs. The pool of need exceeds any individual capacity to address. Saying no after saying yes creates resentment that may become violence. If helping at all, anonymity provides protection. Never help from home location where return can occur. Limit help to trusted people only. Never reveal actual supply depth when giving from apparent surplus. One-time unexplained help creates less expectation than ongoing relationship. 11 factors transform prepared households into targeted households. Every one of these patterns comes from documented crisis events where visibility became vulnerability. The supplies that took years to accumulate disappear in minutes when the wrong people learn about them. The gray man concept applies not just to personal appearance, but to entire household presentation. Your home should neither appear abandoned nor prosperous. Your family should neither appear desperate nor comfortable. Your behavior should match neighborhood patterns rather than revealing exceptional resources. This is not paranoia. This is historical pattern recognition applied to personal security. The same psychology of scarcity operates in every food shortage throughout recorded history. People you considered friends become threats when their children are starving and your children are not. Having supplies is essential. Having supplies that nobody knows about is survival. Walk your property from outside. What does your home reveal to passersby? What patterns does your behavior create? What information have you shared with people you trust today but may face as desperate strangers tomorrow? The assessment that happens now prevents the targeting that happens during crisis. The time to eliminate visibility factors is before shortage begins. Afterward is too late.